390 Wagon Master here. This is kind of a quick dual purpose video. First thing, I'm going to show you how to fix your CONNEX Saturn or CX3400 HP if it is stuck on 10 meters. Second, I want to shout out to my buddy, my buddy Slinger out there. All right, UDX 169 Slinger out in Pennsylvania, the man for helping me out. Okay, here's what's the deal is. I put this on the shelf 8 months ago. I bring it back out and I turn it on. It's stuck in 10 meter band. Ooh, we don't want to be stuck in the hammy-ham band. Hell no. So I couldn't do anything. I would mess with the mode switch, the rotary encoder, nothing. Still stuck in 10 meters. I'm like, I remember this has a battery in it. So I open it up, pop it open, has a CR2032. The CR2032 was dead. It's original OEM, so I put a new one in, still stuck in the hammy-ham band. Don't want that. So I went and I jumped, let me turn this off. I went and I jumped little J2 right there. When I would jump J2 and turn the radio back on, actually I jumped it with the radio on, I would notice the counter here would jump from 24 to 27, then go back to 28 megs, still all stoved up in the hammy-ham bands. Okay, so back in the day, way back in the day, I did a CX3400 HP for a customer that he bought, put in his log truck. He couldn't get the thing to modify, so I opened it up. I saw a board similar to this. This is starting to jog my memory now as I'm seeing this. And thanks to Slinger, he totally brought it into focus. They have a couple versions. They have this board with a version of the battery for memory backup. They also have a board with the with a capacitor in there. All right. So Slinger did a little bit of homework, and he says, you know, Wagon Master, you need an E-chip for that. And I'm like, oh, dude, that is so familiar. I remember that. That's how I modified the guy's 3400. You plug the E-chip in, okay? It's in the box with the microphone. You plug that in and you jumper or you short out pin jumper 3 on these particular radios, see? Okay? On this particular radio, you plug that module in and short out J2, all right? Here's where Slinger comes in. Not only did he get this ball rolling, he actually found out, and I'm not going to say where he found out. If he wants to comment on that, I'll let him do that in the description box. What you do is you take a 1K resistor, all right? And you can solder leads on it. You can put it on a little harness. You can do whatever you want. But this is like 1 in the morning. So I just took and bent those around. I inserted it between, or I shorted pins. Let me get my hand out of here so we get to a little bit better. You short pins 1 and 3 with that 1K resistor, and you short J2, jumper 2, when you turn the radio on. So basically take the resistor, go to 1 and 3, leave the resistor in line, short out J2, turn the radio on, let it go through its little cycle up thingy here, like that. Let go of the shorted jumper and you're back in the CB band. You can do one of two things. You could leave this permanently installed. If you do, I suggest doing it appropriately with a plug or make your leads, or if you're really handy with a soldering pen, maybe solder it in. But you don't have to do that. You can take out the programming module, which is called an E-chip, right? And then put it back in the box. And that's what I did when I did that Loggers 3400. I put it back in the box. It's the right thing to do. Now, if I didn't, I could have just popped it in my radio and do that, but that's the right thing to do. So hopefully if you guys have a 3400 or a Galaxy, your retailer did not give you back your E-chip like he should have, in my opinion. This is how to fix it. What I'm gonna do with this is I'm gonna put this in a little small Ziploc bag, little parts bag, with instructions on what to do to put this on pins 1 and 3 and jumper it out. I'm going to tape this to the bottom of my radio on that bottom plate, and hopefully, you know, 7 years from now when this next battery goes out, I'll know what to do, and I won't have to go through what I did to get my old girl going again. So again, thank you, Slinger, Mr. UDX 169 out there in PA. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I love you, man. He's the origami man. So yeah, thanks. The viewers of this channel are just so full of good information, and I thank each and every one of you for your support, because once again, without you, there's me, and Slinger, without you helping me out, jogging my memory, getting all this stuff going, giving me the pertinent information, I would have not got my old girl back up and running. So cheers to everybody. Thank you very much.